Yoda.
What does Yoda sound like?
Yoda sounds like do or do not, there is no try.
Elizabeth Holmes, once hailed as the youngest self-made female billionaire and the face of innovation in the healthcare industry. Her company, Theranos, promised to revolutionize blood testing with a technology that could perform a wide array of tests from just a few drops of blood. But behind the facade of success lay a story of ambition, deception, and downfall. This is the story of Elizabeth Holmes, whose vision of transforming healthcare was marred by allegations of fraud and the collapse of her once promising empire. Born in 1984 in Washington, D.C., Elizabeth Holmes was fascinated by science and technology from a young age. She enrolled at Stanford University, where she was inspired by the potential of biotechnology to solve critical problems in healthcare. However, her ambition led her to drop out of Stanford in 2003 to start Theranos, a company aimed at revolutionizing blood testing. Holmes envisioned a device that could run numerous tests using just a few drops of blood, making diagnostics faster, cheaper, and more accessible. She named it the Edison, a machine that would become the centerpiece of her pitch to investors and the media. Theranos quickly rose to prominence, attracting hundreds of millions in investments and securing partnerships with major companies like Walgreens and Safeway. Elizabeth Holmes, with her trademark black turtleneck, became a media sensation, celebrated as a tech visionary and a female role model in Silicon Valley. The company's success story was compelling. A young founder with a revolutionary technology that promised to disrupt the entire medical testing industry. However, as Theranos expanded, so did scrutiny and questions about the technology's true capabilities.
The question was, as a 19-year-old, how do you go about the process of convincing people that you know what you're doing and that you can pull it off? I think the first piece is realizing that it's not necessarily about age. And people like Steve Jobs and Bill Gates and the Google guys and Michael Dell and Larry Ellison and others have demonstrated that.
Despite the hype, doubts began to surface. Reports emerged of technical failures and inconsistencies in test results. Former employees and whistleblowers raised concerns about the reliability of the Edison device and the company's internal practices. In 2015, the Wall Street Journal published a critical investigation, revealing that Theranos technology was not performing as claimed. The report highlighted discrepancies between what the company had promised and what was actually being delivered. This revelation triggered a series of investigations and legal challenges.
You're charging historically low prices, which is a small fraction of what is charged now, and while maintaining the highest standard.
As investigations deepened, the fallout for Theranos was swift and severe. The company faced regulatory scrutiny, criminal charges, and a plummeting stock value. Elizabeth Holmes and her former CEO Ramesh Sunny Balwani were accused of orchestrating a massive fraud scheme, misleading investors, patients, and doctors about the technology's capabilities. Holmes and Balwani's legal battles became a media spectacle, with a courtroom drama reflecting the broader public interest in the scandal. The trial revealed the extent of the deception, and the court proceedings were closely followed by both the public and the media.
The major lab companies was to say, well, we don't know how they're doing what they're
exactly.
doing. And
if it's so great, why don't they show it? There's too much secrecy is what they said.
Right, that's exactly what they said. And our position on that is, first of all, we don't think that we need to explain ourselves to competitive companies.
The Theranos scandal left a lasting impact on the tech world and the healthcare industry. It prompted a re-evaluation of the oversight and regulation of medical technologies and highlighted the importance of transparency and ethical practices in startups. Elizabeth Holmes' story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition and the consequences of failing to uphold integrity. The scandal has influenced how the industry approaches innovation, emphasizing the need for rigorous validation and ethical responsibility.
I want to talk for just a minute about what it means to be in this company right now. I was sitting yesterday with the president of Brazil for lunch, and this woman had invited me and Eric Schmidt from Google and Mark Zuckerberg and the Airbnb guys and the Uber guys and a bunch of other people. And she sits down at the table with all these people, and we all have the headphones on, translators, and she says, the strategic priority of Brazil is to get access to low-cost diagnostics that can facilitate early detection and prevention. And we're all kind of sitting there, and you can see like all the other CEOs' faces being like, now wanting to be the ones in the spotlight. And she kept on doing this for like an hour and a half. And so of course I'm trying to, be humble, but
Elizabeth Holmes' rise and fall remind us that while ambition and innovation are crucial for progress, they must be tempered with honesty and accountability. The legacy of Theranos is a complex one. A story of remarkable vision marred by profound missteps and a stark lesson in the consequences of deception. As the tech world continues to evolve, the story of Elizabeth Holmes and Theranos remains a powerful reminder of the importance of maintaining integrity in the pursuit of groundbreaking innovations.
Most certain about?
more people will have access to their own health information.
What do you dream for? Something in 2025?
That less people have to say goodbye too soon to people they love.
That's great. Can you tell us a secret?
I don't have many secrets.